almost 5 o'clock on Saturday, and I'm feeling worn out. Breeze just got trimmed, and my husband was saying, oh, like her heaves are really, really bad, and it kind of seems like she's trying to colic off this hay. So I'm gonna show you what's going on with her, I guess. So I put some magnesium oxide in there. It's a supplement for horses. It was recommended to me by a horse friend, and she said that should really help with the heaves problem. Hey girl, you better eat fast because everybody's gonna come and steal your food. So as you can see, her nostrils are quite flared. She has labored breathing. It's not like she's coughing constantly while eating hay, but she definitely has irritated airways. So I'm just gonna give her some of this supplements. I'll do some more research. I heard spirulina is a really good supplement, but unfortunately, if we can't get her heaves under control and she's struggling to breathe, I honestly don't know what we're gonna do or what we can do for her. Obviously, our main goal is to keep our horses comfortable and pain-free, and if we can't do that, we have to seriously look at other options. Raven's being a pest right behind me. Hey girlie, you eat that all up, just for you. So her body condition has been coming back pretty well. You're the one that's coughing. Unfortunately, this is not like a new thing. I just haven't really talked about it with her. I noticed it actually in the spring before she had jitterbug, where I was like, man, oh man, it sure looks like she is breathing like labored. And then the vet came and did her teeth in May, I believe. And I walked her from here to the front yard to have her teeth done, and the vet was like, her heart rate is really high and her breathing is labored. They floated her teeth, and they didn't really give me any advice other than to just watch it, I guess, and try to put some more weight on her body. They recommended not breeding her, obviously, because she was not keeping good body condition. Like, she's a little bit ribby, but she's even come a long ways since Jitterbug hasn't been nursing. Just Ladybug is nursing. But you can see that labored breathing there. It's very forceful. Another thing I can try to do is to soak her hay, which I have never done that before. Not saying that I can't figure it out, but I just, like, practically speaking, I don't know how that works when it's, minus 30 degrees Celsius and I'm trying to string hoses out to spray down hay. That then what? Is it going to freeze the hay, or how does that work? Like, I'm just trying to be real with you. But that's what's been going on with Breeze. Oh, so windy, Breeze. Oh my goodness. Passing wind. But like, she looks pretty good aside from that labored breathing. She's just constantly got those nostrils flared out. Above all, we want the best for our animals. Hi, Ladybug butt. You got a cute butt. Right? We had people tell us, just put Ladybug down. She's too crooked. She's never going to be good for anything. And we said, we want to give it a try. We want to give her a chance at a normal life, as a legacy for Sugar, her mama, because she didn't get that. And so we want to go, you know what, Ladybug? Our promise to you is to try to give you the best that we can offer. And so we didn't listen to the voices that were like, just put her down. We gave it a try, and she's come a long ways with straightening those legs. It's not perfect yet, but we've done what we can, and we will continue to do what we can. Hey, girl. For Breeze, we're really hoping that she can at least be comfortable, but it's disheartening, I guess. Raven just got her Butte and Omegas and whatever kind of mixture I made up for her. She's definitely limping less today, so that's good, but I do see a bit of hard swelling in her knee. So today's day 2 out of 5 that I'll give her Butte, just to get that inflammation, a double whammy, I guess. So Raven and Ladybug are sharing over here, and then we've got, of course, Miss Breeze, who also had her special concoction. Her heaves seem to be doing so much better, which is great that that's working. And then I haven't really seen Grace walk to be able to know what's going on with her leg today. It's a beautiful day. I spent most of it indoors, baking and dishes and blah, 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 blah. All the things that I would rather not do on a gorgeous 16-degree day in the fall, but that's okay. After this, the temperatures are supposed to keep dropping and get super duper cold, so I think we are gearing up for winter finally. It's October 15th. Today was actually, it looked nice outside. I did not get to spend much time out this morning at all. I was in the kitchen pretty much, all yesterday afternoon and then all this morning, so I looked outside and I was like, it's like 4:30. I should start supper soon, but I need some fresh air and some animal time. Well, she looked slightly better walking. Check out Miss Raven. Definitely not as sore as she was before. So today will be day 3 of getting Butte. I will give her another dose today. Hey, sweetheart. Definitely look like you're getting your winter coat in. And then her knees. That's pretty much about the same as what it used to be. There's always been a bit of hard swelling there. I believe it's just arthritis. Hey, honey, you're just feeling your age. You look good, though. She's definitely not sound yet. I think it's that ankle. I really, really do. Not quite as sore as yesterday. Big yawns, my goodness, girl. But not limping quite as bad as the other day. Hey, my 2 lame girls. Miss Breezy girl. She is also doing better, like noticeably better, with now being on some anti-flam and magnesium. Like I noticed within the first 24 hours that there was some improvement. Nothing else has changed other than adding that in, and some omegas, but that seems to be helping. So at least we're doing something right. Hey, our special girls. This is the kind of evening where I would just be dying to go horseback riding, but unfortunately all of my girls here at home are all laid up for one reason or another. Oh well. It's the way it goes sometimes. And I don't know, you just roll with the punches and deal with it. Give them time to recover. Don't judge. I am mixing 2 different grains right now, and so this is what I had by the grain mixing station. You get my fancy bowl. Yeah. It's fine. It works, right? I was just too lazy to run and grab a bucket. Unfortunately, I missed the hay delivery because my toddler was screaming. I'm kind of wondering if she's not feeling very good. She woke up from her nap very, very warm, which sometimes if they're sleeping, they just wake up really warm, but this was like excessively warm. And so now she's just like hanging out on the couch, which is not very normal for her. She's very fussy and screaming her little face off, and so I didn't get a chance to video the hay showing up, but Stan is currently stacking it and putting it where it belongs because we have another load of hay coming in tonight for the horses. So no hay, and then all of a sudden all of the hay comes at once. I'm just feeling thankful that we got hay at all, so I'm not gonna complain. Outside.
The tractor.
Well, it finally happened. We've got pretty much all of our hay in the hay yard now. And I say pretty much all because we're missing one. They've got to replace it. And then some straw bales. Your collar's beeping. You're too far from the house. Get down. Don't jump. So that's all the horse feed. And then this all here is the goat feed. And we will talk about cost later. Yeah, honey. Okay, you be gentle, okay?
I did.
So, my uncle, who is a farrier, is supposed to be stopping by here soon to look at Miss Grace. We actually purchased her from him. He's also like a rodeo man, team roping, farrier, like all the things. He's been there, seen that, done that. So anyway, we bought this mare off of him this summer. And so when she came up lame, I called him and was like, hey, just curious, because when we bought her, I knew that if she was ridden hard, like a few days in a row, that she would kind of get sore. And so I wanted to know which leg got sore and what kind of symptoms she had. And I thought, based off of the times that I've ridden her, I've noticed her put her front foot out further and just kind of act tender, like she would never bob as far as like limping, but it looked like it was tender. And then on Sunday when I went to pull her out to take her for a ride, she was limping quite significantly. And so I put her back in the pen, and it's now Thursday, and I had hoped that if she had just like tweaked it or something, that it would be starting to feel better, but if anything, it's worse. So I'm gonna see what he thinks. I picked out her hoof again. I can't see any problems there, but I could be wrong. I could be missing something. Like she's tiptoe walking, and she has that foot out in front of her, and that pastern kind of cocked like you saw there in that video. So I'm quite nervous that she's done something bad to her leg somewhere, but I can't visually pinpoint what part of that front quarter is sore. I think it's in the pastern or the ankle, but I mean, I could be wrong. But she's tiptoeing as if like, kind of like Sugar, our foundered horse, did. And so I'm like, oh goodness, I sure hope she's not foundered, but that would have been very, very sudden and really no rhyme or reason to have foundered. So anyway, my uncle just pulled up. Yeah, it didn't ooze until you put pressure on it, and then it was like squirt.
Yeah.
So how do abscesses form then? Like just a little irritant that gets in there and
Yep.
forms an infection.
It does.
Or there. What is P saying?
What's who saying?
Breeze. Wait, no.
Oh, Breeze. Oh, Grace. She was probably saying, "Where's my friends?"
Right there.
Yeah. Huh. Nora, get out of the way. You're gonna get bonked on the nose. Yeah, right there. I mean, it looks like butcher juices.
And yeah, she's weeping, right?
Yeah.
So that's all you want?
Oh,
Like, you
just
don't want to
release
take
that
it
breath.
further than...
You can
Grace,
wrap it. You
Right.
can wrap that.
Because I've seen a lot of people wrap it and then whatnot, but...
Yeah. You know what? You know what else is really great is if you can get some Epsom salt.
Yeah.
Start soaking it.
Yeah.
Warm or cold? Warm, right? Because would that draw
Epsom
it out?
salt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Warm water?
Just put Epsom salt,
Oh.
and you know
Just
you can get this vet wrap.
Yep.
Yep.
It goes. Just put Epsom salt on it, and then just wrap
Wrap
that.
it up. Yeah.
And it'll draw out that moisture.
Oh, it.
All right, so that is good news, actually, that it's just an abscess. So I am going to set up the electric fence up here, and that is because the pen is not as dry as I would like it to be. So in order to keep that foot as clean as possible, we are going to set up some electric wire. And she's very respectful of it, even when it's off. Very safe. We'll feed her and water her up here. And that'll be that. Gonna give her enough room so she can walk if she wants to. It looks kind of funny and not straight. That's because I'm trying to avoid that flower bed right there. And then some spots there's a rock and you can't actually get the stake in the ground, so that's that.
He's following. The kitty's chasing you. Sorry, Petey. Can't get you this time. There we go.
Wrong way. This way. Follow the. Look it over there. It's posted.
And you have to fix it when they Yep. When you see this one's really dirty,
Let's keep going, I guess.
the bottom. You have to hold it like
Right. I had to unwind some more wire, but there we go. She's in her pen. I won't leave that halter and rope on her, obviously. So it is 4:20. Grace is gonna be moved into the electric wire pen just because it's drier than in here. Like, the pen in here is not that bad. If we locked her in, it'd be fine. Problem being, we have an automatic waterer in that pen, and so if the other horses can't get to the waterer, then we're in trouble. So this way we can just watch her all the time. She'll be nice and close by. She can nibble on the grass. She'll get pitched hay. She'll get like the queen bee treatment. And so I'm not that worried about it, but I didn't want her back in the pen with all the mud right now. So she's already got some relief from getting that abscess. You know, it's starting to squirt a little bit and it'll be draining a little bit. And so that's what we wanted to see. And hopefully she improves. If not, then the farrier, he's going to come back out and try to dig a little bit more out to reveal that abscess pocket a little bit more. I'm going to go get some stronger iodine and some vet wrap, and then we're going to iodine it and then put some just Epsom salts on there and then vet wrap it. And those Epsom salts are going to draw out that infection. So similar to like if you dunk your phone in water and then you put it in a bag of rice and the rice absorbs the moisture, similar idea, as the Epsom salts will help to draw that infection out. So that's the plan. I'm out of breath. It's 4:20 in the afternoon. I gotta fill up this tank with some water and then I gotta go cook supper and get ready for a meeting that I have tonight. So busy day, but it is a big relief to know that it's not something in her joint. Honestly, an abscess is the best case scenario. I know that sounds really weird to be happy about that, but truly that is a relief. Hey, no. She's trying to hook up the water. She's stealing the hose from me. Yeah, so best case scenario for her. Within a week, hopefully she'll be back to normal, no more lameness, and once she's completely sound, she can go back to riding. So abscesses can form with, like, they get a little piece of dirt or gravel or a stick wedged up into their sole, and their body creates a little pocket around it, essentially creating an abscess. And that's what happened. It could have been from like a bruised sole, like a rock bruised her sole, and that's why she's sore. There's a million and one ways that they could get an abscess, so it's fine. I definitely win the fashion award for the most beautiful person ever. Hey, look guys, that's the yard light, that's the moon. Pretty cool. I gotta go do chores. I can't take you with me because you won't be able to see squat out here, but this afternoon was too busy to do chores earlier, so I will do it now. Okay, but that's super cool. When the moon is full and bright, you can actually sort of kind of see stuff. There's the little horse shelter light. Hi, Pooch. Let's go feed some critters. It's just another day in the life. Day one, we're gonna try to add some Respiratory to Breeze's grain today. This is specifically for respiratory systems versus the other one that's just kind of for targeting inflammation, which it definitely helped, but I wanted to give this a try. I've heard amazing things about it, so here we are. This is why I hate winter. This is, get out of the way. My lock for my only gate into my goat pen is frozen. open. Like it's frozen. This whole bolt is frozen. Ah! It's probably gonna break the gate before that bolt comes unfrozen. Let's try this. No, I don't think that's gonna work. It's fine. I'm not grouchy about the cold weather. Oh well, with some hammering I finally got the latch open on that gate. But then it was very, very challenging to close afterwards. So I don't know, I don't remember having issues with it last year. But the goats are fed. Now I'm coming to feed the others. Miss Raven is pretty much looking back to normal as far as soundness in that knee. Today is October 19th, so it's been almost a week since that ride out where she came up sore, and she's walking pretty good. And then we've got Slippery Dippery and a gate that needs fixing. You guys hungry and chilly? To note, they have the shelter over there where they could have stood in the rain and the snow. But when I came out to check on them, they were standing outside of the shelter. And that's worth noting because sometimes people come at me and they're like, you need to have this and this and this for your horses. And I'm like, but do I? Breeze, you look good, honey. You actually do. Breeze is doing so much better with her breathing to the point where actually a few days of this respi free, and I do want to try, even if I just like lead her out and just kind of walk her around the yard and exercise her a little bit. I want to see, kind of like do a stress test, if you will, and just see how she's doing. But honey, a little bit more, rib cover would be good, but she's got a nice butt. And looks like she's filling it out a little bit more in the chest and the neck. She'll continue to get some extras. She's not fully where I would like to see her, but she's definitely doing better, aren't you? I was looking back at pictures from last year, and she looks in similar condition. Just a little bit more on, like, her neck is a little bit more thin this year than last year. Ooh, we've got some spunk happening. Miss Ladybug. And yeah, I know you're being impatient, but look at her face. She looks like a little raccoon right now with the shedding out around her eyes. You're so cute. Don't get your face poked, okay? You're adorable. Yes, you are. And that tape has been holding strong for several days, which is crazy. Hey, you crazy goose. But yes, pleased to report that the anti-flam and magnesium and the oils, and now we're going to get started on Respiratory, has been helping Miss Breeze with her heaves, but not with the patience. No, we're still just as impatient as ever. Hey, you guys. So improvement on the horse front, which is amazing to be able to report that. I'm using my nose to turn on my camera so I can hold it with a glove. She's being picky. She doesn't like how it tastes. She's like, nope. Give me some hay instead. Breeze, come on, eat it. I probably should mix it with more grain. Come on. She will eat it, which is why I'm feeding it to her first before offering her hay, because I need her to eat it. I mean, almost there. Couple more mouthfuls. You can do it. Just think of it like vitamins. Yep. It's on the bottom of the bucket now. Here. Oh, hey, don't spit it all out. I mean, it kind of smells pretty strong like herbs. So she's not a fan. Almost. You can do it. You can do it. Good job. Yep. Like one more nibble. So picky. I should check the temperature, but it's probably below 0. Or maybe because of the moisture in the air, it just feels like it's below 0. And for anybody who like wonders about my temperature things, I usually try to tell you what it is in Celsius and Fahrenheit. We run in Celsius here. So our winters can very easily hit minus 15, minus 20 degrees Celsius. Like that's kind of typical winter temperature. And then hitting minus 30, minus 40, minus 50 degrees Celsius, also possible. Last year we had like a week of minus 50. It was disgusting. It's also going to be time soon to start thinking about weaning Ladybug, which is craziness. But I'm just a baby, right? I'm cleaning up all the grain. I don't know how good that is for you. Welcome to farm dog life. Yep, she'll be 4 months here, end of the month. Craziness. Oh, we are so full of sass today. Trying to find all the good stuff in there. Alright, we'll see you later. I didn't mention, but I was watching Grace walk around and she's doing so much better. So much better. That's just iodine you see on her ankle there. This is how silly horses are. They will just push the feet away to grab the best little niblets without thinking about the fact that they won't be able to reach the hay afterward. This is definitely a coarser bale than what she has over at the horse pen, but it's drier over here until that pen freezes, which will be soon by the feel of it. Also, this electric fence is not even on. She just doesn't dare touch it because she knows that it's there. I would not recommend for all horses, but she is very, very, very respectful of it. So I didn't even hook up the power to it. Hey girl, well, we're so happy that you're feeling better. We are. You're gonna be all good to go soon. Yep. So thank you for joining along on this vlog as we transition into winter. So stay tuned if you're curious about what winter looks like in the north. It's all about to happen. You're probably going to see a lot more grouchy sides of me because it's cold. See you next time.